And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. And of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG basketball, folks. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3. Guys, we're the only show that talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We'll bring you the latest in the world of the association, the NBA. It is now underway with opening night and opening week tipping off. We'll also have a couple of gamers, 2K26 gamers, playing for cash and prizes as we come to you here from the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming, powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports, ISG football, ISG college football, and of course, ISG basketball. At the end of the week, as my guy, Scott likes to say, you got to leave it. It's good to be here, guys, and it's good to be talking some NBA as the NBA season is upon us. We had opening night early this week on Tuesday with the Thunder getting the rings, and now everyone has played some games, so we look forward to covering the NBA throughout the rest of the season. But shout out to the good folks right here at our title sponsor, Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, right off of Route 3, right down the road from East Rutherford, New Jersey, and MetLife Stadium, home of the New York Football Giants and the JETS Jets. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, drawing their identity and inspiration from the origins there in Chicago, the Chi. There are over 100 locations in 20 states. Shout out to the good folks here, man. They got bingo night. They got trivia night, which is going on tonight, man. They have a lot of great different events that they hold here at Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Shout out to Paul Rankin, the owner here and the president of Uno. 100 locations in some 20 states, and they serve more than just pizza. They got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more, craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. Well, let me go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is, top left-hand corner of the screen, Nubyjas Wilborn. He is a writer for SI, Sports Illustrated, and SI.com, living up there in Pittsburgh, PA. It's the confluence, folks. It's the confluence, folks. Those three rivers are, kind sir. Yeah. Backwards.
Oh, whoa. Okay, you got the Ohio, the Monongahela, and the Allegheny. There you go.
There you go. You're getting real good at this.
A little something. We're figuring it out. We're still learning, but I'm, a little bit doing something else. Get ready for Carolina homecoming this weekend. So
I was about to say, you're not in PA, so you're down in the A, right?
Yeah, man, hanging out.
Gotcha.
Went by campus, visited the old campus radio station that I got my career started at.
Nice.
9 WCLK.
Okay.
Want to show them some love, especially since they're gonna ask me for some money later. So.
Yeah, I was about to say, you definitely gotta make a couple of payments there.
But it's worthwhile for the children, man.
For the alum, absolutely. And speaking of the children, he's the opposite of a child. He's a grown man. He's what did Mike Gundy say? I'm a man. I'm 40. He's a man. He's over 50. There he is, Donald Robinson. I'm right behind him. I'm 49. That's my guy, D-Rob, one of my best friends in the entire world. Former newscaster, also college basketball player at Tennessee State University. D-Rob, what it do, baby? How you doing, man?
What's up, Larry? Thanks for calling me at the last minute, baby.
You're not supposed to tell everybody that, dude.
Oh, okay. My fault.
That's like the NBA scandal. That's inside information. That's insider trader information. You're not supposed to tell everybody that.
Well, I won't go to jail for that, will I?
No. You good. I don't think Cash Patel's gonna lock you up. You good?
No, he won't.
He just might. Everything good, man, in the Chi? That's the home of Uno.
Everything seems to be status quo at this time. We got a lot of unwanted visitors here doing things that people are concerned about, but other than that, we're good.
All right, we're gonna leave that alone. You guys ready to get this thing started, man? Talk to the ladies in the NBA and watch a couple of gamers play for cash and prizes.
Hey, man, let's get to it.
All right, let's do it. Let's take a look at the rundown here, folks, as we come to you here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. The FBI, you heard that right, the freaking feds, ladies and gentlemen, arresting Chauncey Billups and also Rozier for gambling. We'll get you the latest on that and what it actually means here and what's going on here. Stephen A. Smith calls LeBron fake. This goes all the way back to March. Was on some podcasts earlier this week, The Pivot and some other places with Carmelo as well. We'll talk about that. How about Kendrick Perkins? One of the great puns that I've seen in a long time. The Perk joke. Percocet, Molly Percocet. I'm thinking about Future, man. Molly Percocet. Got to hear that with a good friend of mine and a colleague, L. Duncan from ESPN. We'll show you that. Tom Thibodeau, the former Knicks coach, visiting the Celtics practice this week as the Celtics get set to face the Knicks Friday night at the Garden there in Midtown at MSG. And how about Gilbert Arenas? He's had some issues as well with the law, but he's recruiting NBA 2K players. So all you gamers out there, playing in NBA 2K League or whatever, listen up. He's got a message for you. All right, let's take a look at the rules here, guys, as we talk the latest in the world of the NBA. Got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes. Hall of Fame mode, competitive rules, 1v1, current rosters, like to call those regs, all 30 NBA teams are available. 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you do stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? It's all about that money, folks. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets $40. The runner-up runs up out this piece with $10 in cash. You win in 4 straight weeks. And it does get progressively harder. You will win an NBA licensed zip chair. Folks, go to zipchair.com. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. And they also make more than just gaming chairs. They make gaming desks, sofas, stools, you name it. They got all the NBA teams, NFL, Major League Baseball, NHL, MLS, and also NCAA chairs and any custom pieces you might want. Check them out online, zipchair.com. They're located on Strong Island. Shout out to Tina Altadano, the marketing lady there. She's been rocking with us for about 6 years. Zipchair.com. Also, if you do win your first zip chair, you will get an ISG t-shirt or even a hoodie. We're going to have those online as well. Check them out, the $29.99 on sale right now online merchandise store, theisgshow.com/shop. How about the matchup? It's all about these two young men playing for cash and prizes, NBA 2K26, where we're talking the latest in the world of the association. MustBeReezy, our current King of the Hill. He's our champ. He's playing with my team, the C's, and AJ Beast, a young newcomer, playing with the Knickerbockers. Big game Friday night here in Manhattan. And real quickly, take a look at the profiles, and we'll start with our challenger, AJ Beast. Just played the other day in Madden, but he's pretty good in NBA 2K as well. Looking to make a name for himself. There he is, Alan Lowry, Southern California, Riverside, CA, 44 years of age. And shout out to him, serving in our armed services there. We really appreciate your service here to this country. Alan Lowry in the United States Marine Corps, and he is a vet. Speaking of vets, we're talking about one of the best 2K players in the world. He is our King of the Hill. There he is, MustBeReezy. Oh, Leon Fitzgerald. Fitzy, deep in the heart of Texas, from Cypress, Texas, 26 years of age, and he's an Echo Tech. That means he's wicked smart, 4-time ISG NBA 2K champion. Let's take a look at the standings real quickly before we make our predictions. MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. Mollipop Grape taking the world by sweet storm with that pink bag promise. Folks, if you see that pink bag in your local grocery store, understand you're getting high quality produce. Got some 20 different varieties of grapes. I also have online now pressed juices as well. Check them out online, MollyPopGrapes.com, grapes as sweet as candy. And how about there, Nubyjas Wilborn, speaking of sweet, woo, that is a sweet record there by Nubyjas Wilborn, leading the pack at 6-1. All right, let's go ahead and bring everybody in. Let's get quick predictions here. We'll start with the newbie. There he is, my boy, my best friend at the bottom of the screen, Donald Robinson, former news reporter. D-Rob, who you got? You got C's or you got Knickerbockers in the NBA 2K26 game? Not in real life.
I'm going to take the C's.
Gonna take the C's? Okay, all right, okay. That's good because that's Reezy. He's the current King of the Hill, our champion. Nubyjas, who you rolling with?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Reezy as well. Mainly because I hadn't seen other gentlemen play. He might be good. I haven't seen it, but I have seen Reezy. So I'm roll what we got.
Fair enough. I think we're going to make it 3-3 there. I've got Reezy as well, playing with the C's, but I love to see AJ, the Beast, playing with those Knickerbockers. I love to see him kick Reezy's butt. Don't know if it's going to happen, but I'm actually rooting for it. But I'm picking Reezy here. So, guys, let's go ahead and lock it up, man. Good luck, man. AJ Beast playing with the Knicks. Reezy, our current King of the Hill, playing with the C's. Let's lock it up. Let's do it here as we come to you on the platforms of NESN, the Bean Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. May the best man win. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game, guys. Let's lock it up. Let's do it right now here at Uno's Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Let's go. And, folks, that pregame show brought to you by our good friends at Golf Zone Social. They got 3 locations. Where Brooklyn at? Got BK, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. It's a sports bar and indoor golf lounge with some 16 total bays, guys. You got 15 bays, and you have 1 huge VIP suite. They got the simulators and the suites there. It is where golf meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find, folks. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement there. You can play some 240 courses, got a bunch of different games. It is a true experience. And, folks, it's more than just an indoor golf lounge. It is a bar, a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online there at golfzonesocial.com. All right, back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They are the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports ISG Basketball, who were powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're talking the latest in the world of the NBA. I also got a couple of gamers playing NBA NBA 2K26, we talked the latest in the association, folks. We're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. I'm rolling with my guy, Nubyjas Wilborn. He's a writer for SI.com. Top right-hand corner of your screen, Donald Robinson, former basketball player at Tennessee State University in college, also a former news reporter. He's in the Shy. Middle of the screen, you can see these two guys playing NBA 2K26. Reezy playing with the Celtics. They're in green. He's got the ball. He's got a lead here. Actually, they're tied at 2. AJ the Beast, you can see the top of his bill of his hat. He's playing with the Knickerbockers. They're playing at MSG. Tied at 2 here early on in the first quarter. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get this thing started. The big news, bombshell report coming out today in the National Basketball Association. Of course, it is all about Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier. Huge story rocking the NBA. You got Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier being arrested by the FBI for alleged illegal gambling, and also involves almost 3 dozen other people. And there's a lot going on here. You got also Damon Jones as well, a former player and coach. Like I said, over 30 people arrested, and includes a lot of stuff, man. Notorious crime families, right? Mafia ties. The FBI says it goes across 11 states. We're talking about wire fraud, money laundering, extortion, robbery, illegal gambling. This goes back to this one incident when it comes to the sports gambling, March of 2023 with Terry Rozier. When he allegedly left the game, there was an uptick in betting there on the unders there, so they're looking at that. And like I said, he also left the game, and then you got the FBI director. When did you ever see the FBI director come out and make a statement? He did on Thursday, and it was Kash Patel basically saying, quote unquote, the field, he says this fraud is mind-boggling. We're talking about tens of millions of dollars in fraud here. All right. Let's talk to my guy here from SI Sports Illustrated. Nubyjas Wilborn, your thoughts here. Bombshell report. This is crazy, bro. You got Chauncey Billups with the poker games, the illegal poker gambling ring. And you got Terry Rozier with the sports gambling and insider information. And then you got Damon Jones with a foot in both of those pots. What in the hell is going on in the association, man?
Well, I think we have to start separating these one by one, right? Because it's easy.
Fair.
Get everything conflated, especially with what we know about the ongoing stuff with sports gambling. And it's pretty much talk about this stuff and everything is sponsored by sports gambling. That being said, when you look at this situation with Chauncey Billups, this was actually illegal gambling. This was backroom gambling with the big pot where he's caught in with some major.
This is poker, and this is the mafia. This is the mafia. Yes.
Yeah, that's
and it's a handful of like very well-known mob families and names. Yes.
I mean, this is almost kind of one of those things that you think only happens in movies, except for no, it is happening in actual real life.
Bro, this was real cinema today. This was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the kind of stuff you hear about in movie plots. Start by Adam Sandler. You'd be like, this wouldn't happen. Well, it's happening, and it did happen. And Chauncey Billups is in a very serious situation here. Mm-hmm. Very serious. I don't imagine he's going to be coaching the Trailblazers anytime this season.
Tiago Splitter is the interim coach as we speak.
Yeah, mm-hmm. Former Hawks legend Tiago Splitter, among other Atlanta Hawks legend. But yeah, I don't imagine he's going to be probably ever coaching a basketball game again. Not on the NBA level.
Well, okay, let's be fair here. These are alleged crimes. This is alleged. This is reportedly. So we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You're proven innocent in this country, right? You are innocent until proven guilty.
That is very different from whether somebody was giving you a job as the NBA head coach.
Fair enough.
That's all I'm saying. And this is the kind of thing that leagues sincerely frown upon and have to frown upon. And I would imagine they're going to take some very severe action, both the NBA and the FBI. Now, getting into Rozier.
Scary Terry.
Which is a whole nother thing.
He's in a scary situation right now.
Did the NBA investigate him and cleared him, right?
Yes.
I am amazed at how the NBA cleared him, but yet there was more to be found. And I think that is something that we have to examine and remember.
That's part of the story. Absolutely, 100%.
And also, you get into what he was doing, where he was a part of allegedly manipulating game props, prop bets, and things of that nature. And that's a very dangerous game you're playing. I mean, that is pushing towards the line of point shaving and game fixing. and the types of things that.
And that's where the insider information comes from, because there was
Right.
Damon Jones talked about this. There was a game against Milwaukee, player number 3. It's reportedly and alleged to be a LeBron James. So they say he's got nothing to do with it, but that points to some of that stuff, the insider trade information that they're talking about.
I don't know if you remember.
So he can manipulate that.
I don't know if you guys remember the Alabama baseball scandal where someone had found out some information. They made some weird.
That was what, a year or two ago. That was
right.
recent.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, again, like, and you had the you had the Wisconsin thing. You had a bunch of these schools that have had it, which, by the way, the NCAA is now allowing these athletes to bet on pro sports. All I'm saying is
it's a whole nother topic.
Right. All I'm saying is sports betting is a very slippery slope, and it gets into some very dangerous territory. And I don't know what's going to happen with these 3 men, but they are facing some very serious charges.
Donald Robinson, let's get your thoughts here, man. What a bombshell day, man. Just something we never thought we'd see here, man. When you look at the world of sports, where we're talking about the integrity of the game, and we're talking about gambling and alleged rings and ties to the mafia. This is straight out of a freaking movie, bro.
Well, I agree with you 100%. I wouldn't say that I didn't expect this. I actually expected some nonsense to go on when professional sports, NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, hockey, whatever, they all got in bed with the gambling operations. And I was like, that is not a good idea, because people are silly, people are greedy, and people will do stupid things. And this has been proven over and over and over again. As my brother Wilborn had mentioned earlier about the other scandals that have occurred, I think of Arizona State. I think of Boston College when it was point shaving. As a former college basketball player,
Chicago Black Sox. Yeah, the Black Sox.
Well, don't bring up that. No. But you're right. But you're right. You're right.
That was in the early 1900s. Yeah.
As a former college basketball player, and I've had a conversation. I have a cousin that played in the NBA and played at Loyola University here in Chicago. Point shaving is something as a player would have made me nuts to find out somebody on my team was shaving points or playing games with scores or not giving 100% because they're planning on making money on the side. I probably would have gotten in a lot of fights about that. I think it's the dumbest thing. It makes I will admit to you, I like to sports gamble, but guess what I did not do today? I am like turned off by this sports gambling world. I actually wish that that they would actually separate this. That it go back to where the NBA, NFL, all these major sports, including college, get out of the sports betting business and have nothing to do with it at all.
Dude, you're not putting the toothpaste back in the tube.
Why? Well, because then if that's the case, then you better expect more of this to come down the pike, because you're going to always have greedy people who think that they could beat the system.
That's true.
Well,
that's true.
Then,
real quick, Nubyjas, we got to get to the next topic. Go ahead.
Also, you mentioned the college game, and as more and more sports become forbettable, and keep in mind, a lot of what makes people vulnerable is money. For a long time, you didn't have to worry about the gamblers.
But what about these kids making all this money in NIL? Terry Rozier is making $25 million a year.
Well, I mean, but people blow.
They could have just paid his boys. Like, you need $5,000, I can give it to you. I don't have to shave.
I need $5,000 if you give me $5,000.
And I'll take 5 too, Larry.
I'm about to say I will take 5,000. But anyway, but all seriousness, I mean, greed happens, money happens, but also creativity from the gangsters, because for a long time they cannot get into pro sports because of the money, but now as more and more people are around this, you make gambling more and more available, and some of these players get their own gambling debts, because that's another thing that happens. There's a hockey player, Vander Kane, who got sued by some casinos recently. Who ironically we saw in a picture with Mr. Patel today. Just saying, like, there's a lot happening with this stuff. When people get into debt, it becomes a bad thing. A lot of people can gamble safely, but those who can't. And it gets real ugly.
All right, look, once again, we want to make sure that these are alleged crimes. These are allegations, and we want to make sure that Chauncey Billups, a former player, an MVP in the NBA Finals, and a current coach, literally just coached Wednesday was arrested. Hall of Famer was arrested Thursday morning out in Portland. And then you got Terry Rozier, didn't play Wednesday, but was in Orlando and got arrested as well. And of course, we know Damon Jones as well. Look, all of those guys, I'm going to presume that they're innocent until proven guilty. They do have a presumption of innocence, and we're going to let it play out, man, here in our legal system here in this country. But this is a lot, man. This is a lot when you got the feds on your back like that. So we'll see how this all shakes out with this bombshell report here with the alleged gambling and poker gaming ring as well. All right, guys, we're looking at this NBA 2K game. It's tied. It was tied. It's a 5-point lead here. The challenger, AJ Peace, bottom right-hand corner of your screen, has a lead by 5 points playing with the Knickerbockers during the second quarter. That first quarter brought to you by our good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks as well, and the libations, folks, are definitely flowing. Happy hour, Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. If you've been watching the show, you've seen that. The great costumes and outfits are fabulous there. DJs on the weekends, lat nights on the weekends as well. Got the great patio as well. Had the great weather over the summer here. Probably got to close that thing down, but just awesome, awesome vibes there. The Golden Eagle, it is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, online, aguiladoradorestaurant.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports. ISG basketball here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, guys. We're the only show, guys, talking the latest in the world of traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the NBA. Opening week is here. We also got a couple of gamers playing NBA 2K26 for cash and prizes. Bottom left-hand corner of the screen, Breezy, he's our current king of the hill. He's our champion, playing with the Celtics. He is down here to the challenger, playing 2K for the first time in a long time. That is AJ Beast playing with the Knickerbockers. He has a 5-point lead, now a 4-point lead. They're in the third quarter there. So shout out to those two guys. I got my guys from the Nubyjas, Wilborn, a writer for SI.com, and Donald Robinson, top right-hand corner of the screen. He's a former newscaster as well, and a former basketball player at Tennessee State University. So we're talking basketball. Speaking of, how about Stephen A. Smith? Of course, remember him and LeBron had the confrontation back in March. We all know what it's about. Are you a father? And, LeBron think he's, talking about his credentials as being a father when he talked about Bronny James. They had their confrontation at the Staples Center, Crypto.com arena there in LA. So that came to pass. But now Stephen A. Smith has been doing the rounds here on some podcasts. He was on The Pivot earlier this week, and also he was on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony. Let's take a listen to Stephen A. Smith, guys. He was asked about LeBron James, and he says he is no fan at all of LBJ. Here's Stephen A. Smith. Take a listen.
I don't like his not a little bit. You do not understand the links this man would go to. This dates back more than a decade. I believe he's one way publicly, he's another way privately. He might not be interviewed and he might not be quoted, but the things he says and the things he has said to people, it's gotten back to me. The things that he's tried to do, if it were up to him, I wouldn't be where I am today. It's some low. The day that he rolled up on me courtside, it was the day my contract was announced, that I had stayed with ESPN. Go back and look at the camera angles. I arrived there in the first quarter. He rolled up on me in the third quarter. This is 2025. We got technology everywhere. TNT is a nationally televised game. How is it we got one angle and the only angle you see was of him and his face, but you see the back of my peanut head? I know this, but I know a thing or two about camera angles. I determine them half the time.
Yep.
Do this angle, do this angle, do that angle. This is my business.
I ask you straight up, do you think you felt set up in that moment?
Damn right I did.
You thought he had somebody out there too?
Damn right that did.
Okay.
Damn right. That's how I feel.
Okay.
So that was Stephen A. Smith there on 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony, man. He was talking about LeBron James. He talked about the confrontation in March, but specifically here, yeah, he's not a fan at all of LeBron James. He believes that LeBron tried to get him fired a while back, and also believed that he was set up in that infamous confrontation there at Crypto.com arena back in March when LeBron approached him in the third quarter there at that Lakers game. He talked about the camera angles, being from the back, and all of these other things. It did make me think here, and I'm going to start with you, D-Rob, here. Your thoughts here. Do you think LeBron had him set up? And how deep-rooted is this and deep-seated is this? You're talking about two titans of industry here. Stephen A., one of the best on TV. LeBron James, the best in basketball currently. Also, Stephen A. did talk about a lot of this is because he doesn't think that LeBron is a GOAT. We all know that's deep-seated, and it goes back a long way. Your thoughts here on Stephen A. basically saying, LeBron, I don't like you either.
Well, first of all, let me admit, I am not a fan of Stephen A. As you know, as you mentioned earlier, I was a TV news reporter for many years. I've attended NABJ meetings just like you and a lot of other people. And
NABJ being National Association of Black Journalists, we have a convention every summer. Absolutely.
Absolutely. And we have mutual friends who are friends of Stephen A. So I don't know Stephen A. personally, but I've been around him because of our mutual friend. I feel like listening to the soundbite, because I heard it when it came down. Stephen A. want to sound like a victim. He's not a victim. He's a guy who gets on national television, gives his opinion, which he's entitled to do that. He gets paid to do that. But when the blowback comes, don't get scared, or don't run from it, or don't say that somebody's bullying me, which is basically he wants to play the victim. He wants to act like somebody's bullying him, and he's one of the biggest bulliers, if that's a word, in the
bullies
in the space. I'm using it anyway.
I know. It sounds good.
In the space. But so I don't look at him as a victim. LeBron James is a tremendous basketball player. I don't consider him the GOAT. You know, I look at Michael Jordan, but then as Michael Jordan once said, you have to look at eras. You know, when you start talking about who are GOATs. LeBron James is not my GOAT. Michael Jordan is my GOAT. But is LeBron James a GOAT? Hey, he dominated his era. So absolutely he's a GOAT. Stephen A. Smith, as we all know, was also a basketball player. He played at Winston State University. And Winston-Salem State University, I should say. And he averaged, 2.6 points a game?
No, he didn't. It was less than that.
It was less than that, right?
Yeah, like 1.5. So it was like a point and some change.
He went to a Division II school, and I'll bang on my chest as a Division I player, and I'll say he was a buster.
So boy!
I'm gonna say it. So don't get out there and start talking trash about a guy like LeBron James. I'm not better than LeBron James, but back in my heyday, I would kill Stephen A. Smith on the court.
Wow. Well, you did play at Division I school at Tennessee State University, right down the street in my hometown in Nashville, Tennessee. I was right up the road from you at Middle Tennessee. I played Division I ball as well. I played football, a man's game. So, look it up.
That's
check
why
me
you
out.
can bang on your chest.
I can bang on the chest a little bit. I've done some things in this world. Nubyjas, your thoughts here, LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith once again. He also said Pat McAfee, that was the final straw. Going at his turf, on Pat McAfee's show, a show that's after him, and up there laughing, ha-ha, and kikiing with Pat McAfee at Stephen A. I think that was the final straw. Your thoughts here, real quickly.
Whatever, man. I mean, this is where I'm at with it. To be honest with you, Stephen A. Smith is approaching some dangerous territory with some of the political things he said. I don't know if you guys saw recently where he had to apologize to Jasmine Crockett, the Honorable Jasmine Crockett, for things that he said about her that were
representative from Texas,
that were clearly out of school, as reflected in his apology. Also, he just got in some stuff with Kash Patel because he intimated that Donald Trump was coming after players with
leagues,
gambling things. So what I'm saying is Stephen A. is approaching some really dangerous territory with his words. He also made some very heavy accusations against LeBron. Basically accused LeBron of attempting to sabotage his career, accused LeBron of several things, and it's to a point to where Stephen A. built a lot and is trading on a lot of credibility he built up from his career, starting covering preps in a small town in North Carolina and working his way up to ESPN.
Yep.
He did a lot of work to get there, and he is trading on that credibility inch by inch by inch. And if he's not careful, he's going to get to a place where he's going to become a man without a country.
We'll see, man. Look, we're about the politics. We try to stay out of it. Sometimes we have no choice when it's injected into sports. But we'll see if he's going to have a run. He did mention it on his podcast as well, on his YouTube as well. He's also on Sirius XM radio as well on MacDog Sports. So got a lot of platforms to, basically get whatever he wants off his chest. But we'll keep an eye on this, man, with Stephen A. Smith and LeBron. Hopefully this is over. These guys are both great at what they do. I get it. I'm not really picking a side. I see how both of these men might feel a certain way.
I mean, I have some thoughts that are probably best shared off camera.
Yeah.
100%.
I will say that there were some points where they kind of seem like a little bit of a Spider-Man meme pointing at each other.
I mean, that's what I'm like. Yeah, I mean, you could see both of their points there. So we'll keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on this basketball game. 44-41. AJ the Beast playing with the Knickerbockers. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen has a 3-point lead there in the fourth quarter. But that second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria. They're also located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years. Best pizza you'll find there in Bayonne. Famous for their specialty pizzas, especially, folks, the buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa, what they do is, folks, they're unapologetically Italian. Rich, hearty flavors there of Italian cuisine. They got a full menu as well. And whether you're looking for lunch or anything else, they got Italian dinners, also a quick lunch as well. They've got it all. They got burgers, wraps, soup, salads, calzones, seafoods, desserts, and more. Also got the Da Vinci room as well for your boutique-style catering and luxury events. You can see the outside of it there. And also got the garden there as well. Shout out to Chris and everybody there at Bayonne and Mona Lisa. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. Got their origins there and inspiration from their origins in the Chi, Chicago. Larry Ridley here, CBS Sports. ISG Basketball here. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show, guys, that talk traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We talk the latest in the world of the NBA. The NBA tipping off this week. The games are underway. We also, speaking of games, got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes right here. A couple of 2K players, and we got a good one. A 2-point lead here, less than 2 minutes to go by the challenger with the hat on. Bottom right-hand corner of the screen, AJ B's playing with the Knicks. Our champion, Reezy, playing with the Celtics. Can he pull it out? He's got the ball there in the green, down 2 at about a minute 37 left to go in the game. Back to the NBA topics, guys. How about Kendrick Perkins? We were just talking about that briefly. Was on ESPN on SportsCenter with my gal. That would be Elle Duncan. Used to work at NESN as well. So you look at what she was talking about. Great stuff. You know, they're doing a little hit or whatever. And she started this, basically, when she was talking about, you know, getting perked up and things of that nature. And then Perk finished it. No pun intended. Let's listen to Kendrick Perkins having a little fun with this colleague here, Elle Duncan, on SportsCenter. Take a listen.
Well done.
You ready for this one?
Oh, God.
What
okay.
you need ibuprofen for when you have a perk?
The lean back. I literally can't stand you, and I love you. Well
It's
done.
the lean back. And I'm glad that she said that. It was, and then he had to, like, you know, the little jaw parts, like, hey, man, who needs ibuprofen when you can have a perk? Is he lying? I thought it was a pretty good pun. Now, look here. You got to go see HR. You definitely got to you got to go see HR. He might be in a little trouble there. Your thoughts are in the bias. Elle Duncan and Kendrick Perkins, man, having a little fun. She started it. He finished it.
Well, I looked on the old TV today and I saw him on television, so I guess
He's still employed.
Job.
Gainfully employed.
But you know, there would been a time where this would be the kind of thing that might would get you out of your job. But apparently, because this is the other thing about ESPN, you mentioned earlier Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee does all types of things on TV and gets away.
Says all types of things.
Says and does, and you know, Stephen A. says a lot of things, and Ryan
does
Clark,
a lot of things.
Ryan Clark seems to apologize every 2 weeks.
Every other day.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and so I'm just saying, like, you know, gone are the days of the Roger Cossacks coming on. Gone are the days of the Bob Lees and the Jeremy Chaps and the Dick Chaps. R.I.P. to the OG Dick Chap. You know what I'm saying? Gone are those days. And these are the days of ESPN and probably sports journalism now, where you can make a joke about Percocets and Molly's on TV. And
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
I guess it's okay. That's what we're
Never
doing.
chase a check.
Yeah.
Percocet. Molly Percocet.
Honestly, he's lucky that that didn't get perceived in some other more heinous ways, because it absolutely, as a man, as a big dude talking to a woman. By the way,
Right.
shout out to Elle Duncan.
Handled it beautifully.
ATL homie, love Elle. I remember when she was an intern back with the Two Live Stews way back in the day. So to see her star continue to rise is impressive, but she really handled this well by just saying, "My name is Bennett,
And I ain't in it." Now, Donald Robinson, D-Rob, you are in it. Your thoughts here on the Perk joke?
You know, I hate to be the old head around here, as you said, a 50-some-year-old man, but you know, I always believe in being professional when you are in a corporate environment. don't get me wrong. I'll say slick stuff to a woman here and there as well, but it's a time and place for everything. And I think doing it in the corporate environment, especially on television, national television, as you mentioned earlier, that could get you probably called into the HR's office and maybe even possibly get you fired, because if that's already been
unless
documented.
the HR director's at a Coldplay concert, then you're good.
That's true.
Oh, boy.
But this incident has been but this incident has been documented already now, right? So if 2 months, 3 months from now, if Perk says something to her off camera that's slick and she don't like it, she can go to HR.
By the way, the 2K game is in overtime. What a great game. Go ahead.
And if she goes to HR with it, they already have him on record, on tape, saying whatever he said. So I just believe in just being professional in corporate America. Don't put yourself in a situation where you could possibly lose your job, your ability to make money in that field, and have a bad reputation that follows you. Ask Shannon Sharp.
Oh boy, that's a whole nother. But also,
I know, boy.
Also, did you see his facial expression?
I know. It's the lean back at the bottom part of his jaw. Like
that dude. Hey man, if you know, you know. He knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
That is the kind of thing that.
There's a lot going on there. There's a lot going on.
I mean, I hope he doesn't get in trouble, because I actually like Perk on TV. I think he's entertaining.
Yes.
He has a fun perspective that he brings.
Yes.
I love that he uses his Southern accent, all that stuff. But also,
one of my favorite Celtics. I covered him in 2008 with that Celtics team that won, and they would have won it again in 2010 if he didn't tear his ACL in Game 6 there when they lost to Game 7 to the Lakers. Look, Perk. He was the brute. He was the engine behind them as far as the strength and the toughness of those Celtics teams. But we'll keep an eye on Perk, man. He was the muscle. Shout out to Kendrick Perkins. I'm glad he's still in his ears. Sometimes, man, the electrical charges don't really get up there sometimes. But sometimes, you misfire. You know what I'm saying? It's like an engine. Sometimes you get a misfire. I think that's what happened.
But I'll say this. I understand why he shot his shot like that, but she's a beautiful woman. But you just got to be careful.
Yeah, he does. All right, so right now, this NBA 2K game, they're in overtime. It looks like Reezy just took the lead, man. He's up by 6 with about a minute to play. Should be good there. We'll see if he can hang on. That third quarter brought to our good friends at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Bayonne's favorite sports bar. Good food, good vibes, and fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, so why not do it with a drink in your hand? Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, dry rubbed and sauce. Got the grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn fried shrimp, salty pretzels, seafood baskets. They're open every single day of the week except Monday. So they're open Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. And shout out to the good folks there, man. They got the R&B party there, man, the day party, R&B night there on Sunday, man. So shout out to Ed and everybody there at Chubby's. Check them out online, chubbybayonne.com. Oh, we're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza in 1943. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG basketball here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show, guys, talking traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world, the NBA. Also got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes, playing NBA 2K26, and our current King of the Hill, our champion, Reezy, bottom of the 10 corner of the screen, playing with the Celtics. Starting to open up a big lead here in overtime. He's going to win this game. He's up 11 with less than 10 seconds to play. All right, let's get back to the topic. Speaking of the Celtics and the Knicks here, as I got Nubyjas, Wilborn, and Donald Robinson with me. Guys, did you see this? Tom Thibodeau, he was at the Celtics practice this week. Of course, Tom Thibodeau coached with the Knicks, also coached with the Celtics, so he's revered and loved in Boston. Was on Doc Rivers' staff when I was there in Boston in 2008. He was kind of like their defensive guru, if you will. Left the Knicks recently over the last 4 or 5 years, was let go this summer after they made it to the conference finals for the first time in some 25 years. They didn't make it. They got beat by the Indiana Pacers. So there is Tom Thibodeau. Let's listen to Jaylen Brown talking about having sort of the entity on the inside, or is he a frenemy because he used to be with the C's? Here's Jaylen Brown and his thoughts on Tom Thibodeau coming to watch the C's practice in Boston.
I think that was awesome. Having Tibbs, obviously they eliminated us last year. So him being able to kind of give us some of the thoughts that he saw in that series and some of the stuff that they broke down in our personnel or even our team helps us grow and learn from that, We lost last year, stung, losing to the Knicks. So to have Tibbs here at our practice and explaining some of the things that he saw to help them beat us, only helps me get better, only helps us get better.
All right, so there was Jaylen Brown there talking about Tom Thibodeau. Tibbs coming to watch the C's practice. Let me get your thoughts here, D-Rob. Yeah, a lot of people kind of up in arms about this. Like, what's going to watch the Celtics? Like, he's no longer employed, guys. This is what they do. It's almost like being a consultant, if you will, right? He's going to go watch a lot of teams practice. Did you have any problems with Tibbs going to watch the Celtics and helping them out, maybe potentially giving them some intel on the Knickerbockers?
Not at all. You know, Tibbs coached for years here in Chicago. He is a very well respected and loved guy here in Chicago with the Bulls. You know, look, when you work in an organization or field, like we have a lot of friends that work in the journalism world, right?
Yes, we do.
If you're an NBA player or a professional athlete, you're gonna have a lot of friends in that world. Tibbs is he's not employed right now, right? He has coaching friends that he probably talks to on a weekly basis, and you know, they say, hey, come out to practice and hang out. So while Tibbs is out there, because he is a basketball mind, they may ask his opinion on some things. So
Gotcha.
if the Knicks were that concerned, or Knicks fans were or management was that concerned about Tibbs going to Boston or Chicago or any other organization, then you should have kept him employed.
Gotcha. All right, guys, we got about 10 minutes left in the show. So go ahead, Nubyjas. You got some time here to wax poetic on this.
Yeah, well, you know, I think this is one of the things that guys like that do, and they want to stay connected to the game. They want to be around. They have buddies. They have pals. I mean, it's just what it is. I mean, a lot of these assistant coaches, as we know, are friends, former head coaches. They all come up together. They all go to camps together. A lot of them vacation together. I mean, they're buddies. You know, that's kind of what it is. And, you know, buddies hanging out. We'll see what this is. I don't think it's much to do about anything. I also think a lot of this stuff has always happened. We just have more video and more cameras and more ways to see things and then give our opinion on things as we're doing here. Not much here yet, but we'll see. I mean, maybe he wants to be a GM one day. Maybe he takes on another coaching role. Or like you said, maybe he's just trying to be around basketball, man.
All right, let's go ahead and spin it forward. Speaking of Tom Thibodeau, the Knickerbockers, and the Celtics, they do meet Friday night. It's our game of the week here. We have the NBA 2K players, the gamers, playing with the Celtics and Knicks. You saw that here on the show here. Celtics at Knicks Friday night. Knicks undefeated, 1-0 in the season. My C's 0-1. They lost a tough one, a 1-point loss to the Sixers on Wednesday night. Your thoughts here, D-Rob. Who do you like in this game on Friday? C's, Sands, Jason Tatum, although I think he's going to come back this year. Looks like the Knicks might be without Josh Hart as well. You know, I guess our guy, he did play. The big guy, Karl Anthony Towns, Cat did play. And they got Brunson, so it looks like they're pretty much full strength. Your thoughts, who's going to win on Friday?
Yeah, I watched the Knicks play the other night. Brunson playing
the Brunson burner, baby.
And Towns played well as also. The one thing about the Celtics that you mentioned is about Jason, whether he's going to come back. I think he's I mean, you got Jaylen Brown over there, who is definitely important to that team, but Jason Tatum is, I mean,
first team All NBA.
Yeah, they go for the last 5 years. They go as he does, and he has to ramp up before he gets back out on the court because you don't want him to hurt himself. So I think this New York team, which from what I saw the other night, I thought they were pretty good, not bad at all. I'm a bigger fan of that San Antonio team with Wemby and what he did out there, but hey, they look good.
Aaron Fox and all those guys. Nubyjas, who you got Friday night at the Garden? MSG, baby. You got C's or you got Knickerbockers?
I mean, it's hard to pick the Celtics at this point. It's a regular season basketball game, so it's kind of tough to get into because, you know, it's an early play.
Exactly.
It's hard to pick the Celtics considering what they lost coming into this season and how well the Knicks have played in, one game?
One game.
You know, we'll see where it is, but I like where the Knicks are right now. Now, I will say this. I am looking forward to seeing how this goes with the Knicks having real expectations. We've not seen the Knicks have real expectations probably since the mid-90s.
Since the 90s.
Right, where people actually expect them to be a championship contender. And if you look at the Eastern Conference with the Celtics with their injuries, with the Patriots with their injuries, other than Cleveland, who they just beat down, who else do you really see in the East as resistance? Mike Brown, get ready, sir.
Two-time NBA Coach of the Year Mike Brown also went to an NBA Finals as well. Celtics at Knicks on Friday night. We'll keep an eye on that. The NBA 2K26 game is over, guys. We got about 5 minutes left to go in the show. That fourth quarter brought to you by our good friends at 902 Brewing Company. Located in Jersey City, 101 Pacific Avenue. There in Jersey City, a craft brewer there producing ales and lagers. Got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. We were just there for ISG college football yesterday. They got the big bright tanks and those fermenters there on site. Handcrafted beers in the best atmosphere. Curated good times made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room, hosts a variety of events. Got the beautiful rooftop as well, guys, looking directly at Lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. Shout out to Don and those good folks there. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. We're back here inside of Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG basketball here, folks. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. They're the guys that invented deep dish pizza back in 1943, getting their identity inspiration from their origins there in Chicago. Guys, we're the only show that talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. The gaming is over. Our King of the Hill had to sweat. Literally have to sweat and come back and win it in overtime, but he does get a win. We'll talk to him here in about 3 minutes. Got Nubyjas, Wilborn, writer for SI.com, and Donald Robinson, former sportscaster, newscaster as well, and also college basketball player at Tennessee State University. All right, guys, one last topic before we get out of here. How about Gilbert Arenas? Gil's Arenas, man, Agent Zero, all the nicknames. He's a troll and everything, and he did a major, alleged gambler there, reportedly and allegedly. Here's a big troll job by Gilbert Arenas. All you NBA 2K players out there, 2K League, all you wannabes out there, take a listen to Gilbert Arenas. He's like Uncle Sam. He wants you. Take a listen.
Just laid me off today. Let me know if there's anything I can do. That's what I'm saying. Build. That's what I'm talking. That's the type of energy I'm talking about. You got fired, join the team. That means you got 24 hours a day. You don't even need to go to sleep because you ain't got to wake up to do nothing. That's what I'm talking about. Ghost, let's go. Where you at? Hey, and listen, if you a teen and you got school, I'm going to let you know. If you ain't homeschooled, don't even bother. Okay.
Oh, man. Gilbert Arenas, man. Hey, man, you got fired? Join the team. You got school? Nope. Stay at home. You sleep? Join the team. Oh, man. We thought it was funny because it also, ties into the gaming as well. Nubyjas, your thoughts are Agent Zero doing his thing, man. Major troll job.
Gilbert says a lot on a lot of places. He does a lot of talking. And a lot of it probably aren't good things. This is just more of Gilbert just saying things and just putting words together because he can and they put a camera in front of him.
He did put words together. He did complete a sentence. He did.
Yeah, I mean, he just puts words together and says things because people at him and people laugh at him because he's Gilbert Arenas and he's always funny. Right. And that's just what he's doing here. He's playing on stereotypes, he's trolling, all the things we know Gilbert to do. And apparently we can do whole shows about Gilbert Arenas' ill behavior.
Right. Donald, should these gamers out there, should they heed his words there? Should they hit him up?
Hey, if Gil is paying money for them to come out there and participate, why not? As Wilborn mentioned earlier, Gilbert has seen his own amount of trouble on and off the court. So he is a guy who loves, like he said, like he loves to troll and he loves to talk his trash. Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, his podcast I think is one of the hottest podcasts
doing
out
very
there.
Well.
And I try and watch it every opportunity I get.
Well, you know what? We're hot on his trail here at ISG. All right, guys, the game is over. Shout out to everybody, man. Let's go ahead and bring in our King of the Hill. We got like 1 minute left to go here in the show. There's Reezy. Boy, wipe that beer sweat off your forehead right there, man. You have to sweat it out. Come back and force overtime. And then, of course, you put it away there in overtime. Why was AJ giving you issues today?
I didn't know he was that good, man. He decent.
Wow.
Decent. I was playing around a little bit. I almost lost. I played around. That's on me. I forgot where it humbled.
So you basically like one of these NBA teams and one of these college teams. You play with your food, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Real quickly, man, about 15 seconds. What do you think about this NBA bombshell, man, with the alleged gambling and the investigations there and the feds, the FBI, man, coming after Chauncey Billups, Rozier, and Damon Jones?
Yeah, all of that crazy, bro. When Michael Porter Jr. was talking about his brother,
Yeah.
I knew something was going on after that, man. All of that is crazy. I mean, you making millions of dollars. What you betting for a couple $100,000? Come on now.
Yeah, there's something going on there. All right, shout out to Reezy, guys. You want to be like Reezy and make some money, guys? Check them out here. You can join us online here, guys. Ages 13 and up, all online, can win cash and prizes. Weekly King of the Hill format. You win, you stay on the sticks. Join us now, theisgshow.com/NBA2K, theisgshow.com/NBA2K. Don't forget about the merch. The shop is open, guys. You want to wear some gear? The official merchandise shop, guys. We do free shipping on orders over $75 exclusively. Join us now. T-shirts, $29.99. Hoodies will be up in the next week, so check out those as well. theisgshow.com/shop. Once again, theisgshow.com/shop. Don't do it today, but do it to now. Post-game show brought to you by good friends right here, the title sponsor, Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They invented deep dish pizza in 1943. 100 locations, 20 states. Serve more than just pizza. Got pasta, steak, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes for you health nuts out there. Check them out online, unos.com. Now let's go ahead and get out of here, guys. Before we do, Larry's Locks here, brought to you by MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Here are my locks here. Do me a favor, guys. Take your money right now. Take your ticket and run straight to the window and cash it, because these are locks, guys. Look at here. Hawks at Magic. Magic. I do believe in Magic. I used to live in Orlando. Celtics at Knicks. C's are going to win Friday night at MSG. Timberwolves at Lakers. Lake Show. They get on the board with their first win. Sands, a no LeBron James still out with the sciatica. How about Thunder and Hawks? Well, Nubyjas was just talking about the ATLs. Give me the Hawks, man. I think they're going to win and surprise the Thunder. And Bucks and Cavaliers. I got the Cavaliers on Sunday in a big matchup for the Cavs. All right, let's go ahead and get out of here. Shout out to Reezy, man, our king of the hill. We see him next week. There's Donald Robinson, my boy. Good to see him there in the shot there, former newscaster, sportscaster, and also basketball player at Tennessee State University. Nubyjas Wilborn, it's the Confluence, folks. It's the Confluence, folks. Usually in Pittsburgh, PA. He's down in the A. Enjoy Clark, Atlanta this weekend and all the festivities, man. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Basketball. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Thanks for watching, guys. Enjoy the NBA games. Have a great weekend, folks. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.